It is Ryvar who spots it first. He is, as he said, scouting a little bit ahead, and as he comes around a bend, he sees a few things. He sees a camping spot, clearly, because there is a old ring of stones and there are some burnt out wood in it. But more shockingly, around the camping site, he spots 2 dead horses. They seem to have several black feathered arrows sticking out from them. And in a pang of fear, perhaps, he realizes that these are indeed the horses of Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar Hallwinter, the same horses they used when they rode out the previous day, or a day ahead of you.
Does he see any humanoid bodies anywhere?
No.
Is there a lot of blood?
Yes.
Well,
somewhere
his heart
maybe
sort of leaps to the sort of top of his throat, and he's not sure how to feel, but sort of a thrill of danger rushes over him that he's only like once when he was sleeping in a cave and a bear came home, and he had to hide and try to get away from the bear, and that was dangerous. But he'll immediately sort of look, and then how far ahead would he be? Like at this point, like maybe like he can hear the wagons or trundle.
Yes, there's like you're maybe like 50 meters or something ahead of the wagon. You can hear it sort of creak down the road, and maybe some muttered curse coming from Foreign or Simri as the wagon sort of bumps and creaks.
Hearing the complaints of how boring it is and how nothing. He never buys anything nice, and as he just looks at the scene, thinking of what to do. Do they look like you like check if it looks like they have been like recently killed or something? Is it fresh blood?
Well, it seems it's difficult unless we get closer to be sure, but the blood seems to be sort of glistening a little bit. It is not, probably not like an hour ago, maybe a day ago.
Well, he will bolt back to the others.
Okay.
Trying to be quiet at the same time because he's a little afraid that maybe there's something here still.
Okay. All right. The rest of you see Revar coming, shooting back from ahead in the trail.
Oh, a raised, scaly eyebrow from Foreign. He isn't worried yet.
Some like thieves can't hand signals to be quiet because there are 2 bodies and there's 2 dead horses laying forward. But that's probably just like weird waving to you. He does it just without thinking about it. He's nonverbal communication.
Foreign waves back.
Hello.
So she wants us. There's 2 dead horses ahead. We should be very quiet now and careful. There could still be something dangerous in the forest.
2 dead horses. How did they die?
I didn't see, but
you did see that they were peppered with arrows.
Oh yeah, they were full of black arrows. I think it's. I'm pretty sure I recognize them.
Foreign
arrows or the horses?
The horses. Sort of looks at you. Sort of, the meaning probably clear in his face.
Foreign contemplates that information with a worried expression for a moment, but then his face lights up again as he smiles slightly. Then it makes sense. Yes, Father rode out to lay a trap for bandits, and he caught them, and he now wants us to take care of the trap bandits. That must be it. That is why he didn't tell us why we had to leave, because we would have never agreed to him playing the bait. So we should do our job then.
Ivara frowns heavily.
Simri just looks at Foreign like, what?
It's a shame for the horses, but if we can catch those bandits, wouldn't that be great?
He told you about bandits?
No, but it's obvious, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't see how you find that obvious, if you want me to be bluntly about it.
Well, I mean, I don't see how you could see this in any other way.
You could see it as they were ambushed, the horses were killed, and they were captured as prisoners.
Shh. There could still be something dangerous in the forest, Rahal says, sensing that there might be a discussion ahead that he really doesn't want to be part of. You should come slowly with the wagon. I'll go and see if I can take a look. He sort of suddenly freezes and just mimes with his mouth. Something's watching us get ready. As his hand moves down to his side where he takes up his crossbow and loads a bolt in it as quietly as he can. Basically his muscles very tense, clearly.
Well, Simri, seeing that, will slowly take out his bow. Holding it out ready with an arrow.
Well, clearly your father got captured, that's because he wanted to get captured.
I want you to copy your tokens.
Done.
Done.
As we go to a new map for this.
I wonder if it's gonna be as random as that. As Final Fantasy.
It zooms in.
Bandit encountered.
You can place yourself here.
Ah!
The furthest over here because I
Oh,
was
God.
telling you guys about
Oh
stuff.
God!
Oh,
Why-
you've got
oh,
the also
we know,
auto
look.
reveal.
Oh, how do I get rid of that?
It's in
Dude.
the campaign properties, I think.
What are we talking about? Can we see something we're not supposed to?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't zoom out.
I'm just.
I will
I'm,
touch nothing.
I'm
I-
zoomed in.
I just swapped to the overview map.
I can
Properties.
see 2 dead horses, but that's all.
Site?
And then, rocks and stuff.
Maybe.
I think there's something about auto reveal on GM move or something
Is
somewhere.
it not when you start the campaign that happens?
No, it's a property. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see here.
I
Total
look at-
properties, repositories, site, light, states, bars.
Oh no, it should be a property then, not a campaign. A preference. Yeah, it's preference, application, and then bottom left. Auto expose fog on token movement GM only.
Preferences, application.
Bottom left.
Yes. Okay.
And this setting is also the reason why I drag a safety vision blocking layer around everything.
Oh, there we go. Hopefully it works on the other maps. You will have to sort of keep a bit zoomed in on the map itself here. I can't
Okay.
really fix this now, it seems.
Oh.
Sadly.
Okay,
But that's probably fine.
that's fine. Don't worry about it.
If you can fix it if you very quickly drag a vision blocking thing around the map, and then you can press a key combination. If you drag a vision blocking layer and then right click a token, vision, and then only show what's currently visible or whatever it's called. I can't see it because I'm a player.
Well, it's always something. We'll take a look at this later. For now,
Okay.
I'll just keep a bit zoomed in here.
Okay.
Burglar is just in my pocket. I'm not
Here
gonna
then.
That's fine.
bring him.
Yes.
Is that fine?
Yeah, no, that's fine. He's in your pocket. Sim will probably be next to Foreign as
Oh.
they're set on the thing.
Oh yeah. Right.
You are pretty sure now that something is moving, and we will go to initiative. Yes.
Yeah.
But
you
you're
want
not
us to
surprised.
Press the thing.
For a
Yes.
Press the
surprise.
thing. I'm totally surprised.
Wasn't I supposed to be dead for
How
a
do I
minute?
roll a 1? Why ones? God damn it.
Didn't work. There we go.
I used all my good rolls when
Okie
we
doke.
tested it out.
Well, from down south, in a thicket, movement can clearly be seen by Riva at this point, as a hideous creature pops out and leers at him.
Okay. We see AC, just in case.
Oh,
Now that's weird. I rolled a 22, but it didn't.
is that a preference as well? I forget.
That's in campaign properties.
Yeah.
Campaign properties, and then I can't really check because I can't access
On
it.
the tokens, like the token thing, there's like show to DMs only, or right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Like on the token preferences?
The basic.
It should be in, let's see, properties basic, yeah.
Properties basic. Let's see here. Daily spells. Nope.
Should be the only one with like a symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see it, actually.
I think it's fine if we can see AC of enemies. We can
Yeah.
fix that later.
Yeah.
It's probably not a huge deal. Anyway, the hideous creature pops out. And then he walks up, seemingly giggling to itself. Oh boy. And I don't think anyone speaks Goblin.
Nope.
You have,
Nope.
in that case, no idea really what he's saying to himself. But his intent seems to be clear as he draws a short bow, trying to shoot at Ryvar.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Apparently not ready enough.
Oh.
That is a 7 damage on Ryvar as the black feathered arrow hits him pretty damn badly, and the goblin cackles to itself. Ryvar, you're next.
So can I do anything about being this wounded? Is there like a healing surge I can spend, or second wind sort of action, or?
There is, but I think that's when you take a short rest.
Yeah, it's only on a short
Okay,
rest.
sure. All right. Let's see here. So I don't want to die, really. So I'm thinking that the Ryvar right now will. Could I like move behind the wagon, perhaps?
Yes.
Is that something I could do?
Yes, you could. I would say that like behind here will probably be cover from the wagon.
Maybe like a little square or something to see where we have the wagons.
Let's make. Oops, that's on a square. Undo. There we go. That's the wagon. That's a very small square.
What? Oh, there we go. Okay, sure. And then I assume it's also behind those two. So he'll like move over here, and then he will take the dodge action,
Okay.
which I believe gives disadvantage to anyone. You can see you make an let's see here. Until the start of your next turn, any attack made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker and you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. So I suppose that's something I'm just doing now. And then if someone shoots me, I'll get to try to give them disadvantage on it.
Indeed.
As he moves back, like holding the arrow, like panting a little bit. She's like, just like going behind and just watching out for more people trying to shoot him.
You always give the attackers disadvantage, but you also make dexterity saving throws at an advantage. You don't have to do it to give them disadvantage.
Okay, that's better. Sure.
So maybe the wagon gets cover.
The wagon does give cover, yes.
Yeah,
I
What's the
would
hope?
say it gives 3/4 cover, which is a +4 to AC.
Oh,
I
that's pretty
believe.
good. I'll take it. And then I end turn.
Yes, and from the south, another goblin creeps up. He looks at Naivara with a mix of hatred and perhaps longing, as he has a vicious scimitar full of jagged teeth on it, and he swings mightily to see if he can hurt her.
Sure. Nope.
All right, it clings off, and he looks disappointed. Simri.
Okay. Can I hit Goblin? Can I see Goblin 2? I don't know how tall this is.
You cannot see Goblin 2 from where you are. The stones would block line of sight here.
Even when I'm on the wagon?
Yes, even on the wagon.
Okay. So I have basically no idea where that goblin is.
No, you saw that the arrow came from east somewhere.
Where would I have to move to see him here or something like that?
You can move here.
I just imagine crawling over a thorn. excuse me. No.
Well, if he's dexterous enough, he just jumps, uses the ox as a stepping stone.
I do have acrobatics. That would be pretty cool using Oxford.
But if you fail, then, that'd be horrible. And
Simri dramatically leaps over the ox.
I'll go around spotting Goblin 2. I'll try to shoot him, because, 2 goblins, I think we can handle that, as at least what Simri's thinking.
Okay, that is a hit.
Yay!
The goblin, preoccupied perhaps by reloading his crossbow, certainly takes the damage. And he doesn't look too happy about it. And when you're done, you can hit your end turn macro.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, more sounds of rustling is heard as another goblin pokes its head out. Moves up here and swings at Simri with a scimitar.
What? That's one buffed goblin.
He's a pretty buff goblin.
Ow!
Foreign.
Look at this. Father has hired midgets to challenge us. And Riva and Zimri, I know it. You're great actors.
As Rivars and it's clutched over the arrow, groaning.
He would probably eventually realize that Riva really isn't that great of an actor, usually. So something must have happened that made him a great actor, or this is actually real. And he will decide on the latter and grow less jovial, jumping off the wagon with renewed determination. To, I guess, first of all, check up on Riva, kind of slapping him on the shoulder to see if he really isn't acting, and also saying some reinvigorating words such as, no, get back in there. If we are being ambushed, then we should ambush them back. And as it turns out, Riva will be invigorated by those words, because Foreign will use his lay on hands to heal him for 5 hit points.
All right, yeah, sure. 5 hit points is hit points.
And then, because that is possible in this system, I will continue my move And engage this goblin over here.
All right.
You don't need to move in one action. You can move whenever, even between attacks.
Yeah, that is true.
In fact, you can, if you have 2 attacks, like 2 hits, you can split them up.
So I could move out of cover, shoot, and then go back in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So long as it's in your range. You can move like 10 and then go back in.
Okay.
Which I like.
Thorin isn't quite convinced yet that this is actually real, but for now he'll err on the side of caution.
Okay. Well, there's another rustle. And another goblin steps up through the bushes, wielding another bow with a black arrow knocked in it. He moves here, and he'll try to get a little bit closer. Go here. And he will shoot at Thorin.
That's it.
AC.
Fuck.
Okay.
Thorin would have cover because there's a goblin in front of
Oh
him.
yeah.
That is true. There is a goblin in front.
Which
A
would make that a
+2.
15, which just misses.
Okay.
He's scraping along the scale mail.
Yep.
And now Thorin even more leans to the maybe possibility that this is actually fight. So, yeah.
Naivara, who has been complaining loudly about nice things.
Navarro will see that Zimri has been scimitarred, and will say a word in Elvish. And suddenly Zimri feels much better, getting 9 hit points back. And seeing as that only needs a word, with my longsword, I shall strike at the goblin in front of her. And roll a horrible fumble.
Even with advantage, that would have been 6.
Yeah, no, 2 was my highest roll.
The goblin doesn't seem to be overly concerned at this point.
That's fine. And Zimri still gets the 9 hit points whenever Tina's ready.
And turn macro.
I forgot.
I know. Alright, Goblin 2. He's hurt, but so is the enemy. And now is the time to strike, he certainly feels. So he will move up here behind his buddy, and he will shoot at Thorin with a -2 to hit. And that is a miss. He curses his arrow maker. Ryvar.
Yes, I'm no longer dodging, so can I just click that again and
Have
it go away? Because there's a little thing on me.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
It's gone.
Okay. Alright. Well, siblings are fighting now, so he's not really in the front. And he does feel a little better after seeing that that his brother there was very rude to him. What he'll do is he'll like climb in the wagon basically, and then he'll try to take his shotbow and shoot at the number one there that's preoccupied by fighting his sister.
Yes.
And he would have a clean shot on it from here, right?
Yes.
All right, so he will try to shoot, and this he will get his sneak attack for. So he'll try to shoot it with his crossbow. That looks like a miss.
Okay.
And
Goblin 1, arrows flying, but he's undeterred and he will keep scimitaaring.
Oh.
Okay. Zimri, who still has to heal up.
Who's still what?
9 hit points to you.
He was
Oh,
healed by Navarra.
oh, thanks. I didn't know.
Her elven witchcraft.
Yes. She's
That's
an elven
exactly what it
witch.
is. One word and you feel so much better, but you're not sure if it was one word. It was a long word.
seeing so many goblins, he will drop his short bow and take his bagpipe from his back. He has it on a strap. And we'll do a bardic inspiration.
All right.
Give it to Thorin. You have a d6.
All right. How exactly does inspiration work? The bardic inspiration.
What I understand is you get a d6 that you can use to your fighting.
Okay.
Let's see here. You can inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, you must use a bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet who can hear you. That creature gains the bardic inspiration die, a d6. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use the bardic inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails. Once the bardic inspiration die is rolled, it is lost. A creature can have only one bardic inspiration die at a time. You can use this feature number type equal to charisma modified -1. You regain uses after a long rest.
Okay, so a d6 after the roll on basically any d20. That is pretty good. I like it.
That you can use within 10 minutes when you want it. You don't have to use it first. So.
You can go like, oh shit, I roll like a 10. I want a d6 to add to that. Yay.
Indeed.
And
So that what's that in the return? You drop the thing. I think that's a free action.
I'd presume
Yeah,
it is.
And
You get a
then
free item interaction per turn anyway.
And then you use your bonus action for your bagpipes. You technically have a move and a standard action left.
Yeah, but can I do a 5-foot step thingy?
Yes, you can do something similar, I think, for a move.
Disengage. I think there's a button for it too.
Yeah, I don't think 5-foot stepping is a thing, and disengaging takes an action.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she has
But
an
you can
action.
disengage, which
Oh wait,
lets
I'm not
you-
hurt anymore. So
Yeah, okay,
You
sure.
can disengage, which takes your action, and then you can move away without
Yeah.
provoking any attack opportunity.
but can I still do all the other stuff?
No, that
No.
would take your action, basically.
Then I won't do that. And I'll just move. I'll just heal.
Okay.
Okay, he
Alright,
does get
he
an
will-
attack then.
All right, he will take his attack opportunity. Oh yeah! Then he
That's
misses.
a miss.
All right, you have an action left.
I'm. Oh yeah.
Cast a spell or something.
I did do bardic inspiration. Do you think it's necessary for a spell?
I don't know.
If
I
you
don't
want
know what
to.
you can do.
Yeah, it's up to you.
But you have an action, standard action, basically.
I guess I could do hideous laughter, but I need to. There it is.
That requires a semantic. I don't know.
The
Freehand.
bagpipe probably doesn't.
Oh yeah,
do
I'm
that.
using a bagpipe, so I can't really do that.
No, it's fine. You can
I think
cast your
you're
spells.
supposed to use music to cast your spells.
You can cast your spells while also carrying the bagpipe. It's fine. You only like played a stirring tune on the bagpipe that inspired Thorin.
Let's see. A creature I can see. How many of these creatures can I see?
Well, you can see all of them.
I can see all of them? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was using a bow of these two?
Both.
Then I'm going to use it on Goblin 4.
Okay.
A creature of my choice within range perceives everything as hilariously
he's
funny.
Out of range.
He's out of range?
Yep. You've
What is
only
the
got
range
a 30
of-
feet
Oh, it's
range.
30 feet. He's too far
Yeah.
away?
Yeah.
He's too far away. He's 60 away.
Probably save the spell then.
Yeah, might as well keep it.
I could use it on the other one. Down there.
If you want to.
I'll make him think everything is extremely hilarious. He goes into fits of laugh after when the spell affects him, and he needs to make a successful wisdom saving throw or fall prone. And my spell saves is 13.
Okay. So how does it look when Zimri is doing this?
He's using his bagpipe and kind of like kind of bluish smoke comes from the bagpipe,
All right.
and it isn't really smoke. It's like waves of magic, and it goes around the goblin down there, and goes in a circle around him, and then disappears into his face. I know, tiny touch and a feather.
Tiny tart.
Yeah, it's weird.
He makes that, I think. If the
fuck.
DC was 13.
Was it 13?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. No, he
Ah,
makes it. He doesn't go into fiddle laughter.
The goblin resists.
To laugh.
Resistful
It
goblins.
wasn't that funny. You get a chuckle. It's like, meh.
It's a little funny.
It's a slight smile.